the only place, the only place, the only place where the two become one is in marriage. Is in marriage. Where the two become one is in marriage. When you get married, you go crazy. Some will agree, some will say, not sure. By the way, my intention is good. I don't mean anything bad. But you will go crazy. On a human level, you'll go crazy in good ways and in bad ways. I'll tell you how you go crazy when you get married. Poor mom and dad. When I say mom, I mean parents. Mom, dad, same. God bless every mom and every dad. You know, parents, they sacrifice so long and so hard to raise their children. And whether it's the mother or the father, the mom will come and says, my daughter, my son, please do this for me. My son, do this for me. They gave their life for their son. Right? They sacrificed all their life raising their son. Son now is an adult, mature adult. For the son to do one little things for mom or dad, all hell breaks loose. I will jump up and down, right and left, go there, everywhere. Old MacDonald's had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So I'll go everywhere begging everyone, and my son, please, I beg you. I screamed, no use. I spoke nicely, no use. I cried, no use. I was angry, no. I tried everything under the sun. By the time he just picked up one little thing and done it for me, I started having white hairs. This man meets this girl. One phone call. Come here. Before she finishes, come here, he is there. The mother is looking at the son. Kyrie eleison. Ya Rabb Arham. Lord have mercy. Is this the same man that I've raised all my life? Son, I'm your mother. I'm your father. I've been begging you for 25 years. For 30 years to do one thing. You gave me nothing but mischief, heartaches, and headaches. This girl came the other day. She got you ready. She took you ready. I done the hard work. She came easy way. She took you and you ran like crazy for her. Why didn't you do that for mom? He will say, Mom, because the way I love you is not the way I love her. When you fall in love, you will act crazy, you will talk crazy. The language of love. So when you haven't fallen in love with Christ, you will not understand the language of love. When the two become one. So when someone else has fallen in love with Christ and talks, you will not understand that language because you haven't fallen in love with him as yet. So to you, you will see it out of the line, offensive. But to the one who is in love with the Lord, it's the core of that relationship. And those who have ears to hear, let them hear. If they think they are someone or something special. May the Lord have mercy. You know, when you fall in love, you will say things you've never said before, and you will do things you've never done before. And let me tell you one thing about God. When He is all love, when He came to create the human being, everything He created with a word. But when He came to create us, He didn't do that. He said, let there be light, and there was. With a word He created. But when He came to creating us, He said, let us go down and make man in our image, according to our likeness. What did God make Adam out of? Mud. The word Adam in the Hebrew, Aramaic, Syriac language, the original text, means red mud, literally. Iddamtha. Dam in Hebrew, Aramaic, Syriac means blood. Iddamtha, red mud. So when God came to creating Adam, the first creation of the human race, He put His hands in the mud. Now my question is, who puts their hand in the mud? Little kids. But the problem is, little kids, that's all they know. They don't know any better. You tell them don't play in the mud, they go and jump in the mud and make all their clothes, which mom just bathed them and changed them and clothed them with clean clothing. They just destroyed it all. Kids play in the mud because that's all they know. But God is the source of wisdom. God is the source of wisdom. God is the Almighty. How come, God, you put your hands in the mud to make us? He said, when you love, you'll do crazy things. Even God did something out of the ordinary. Because I love you more than me, I acted like a little kid, yet I am the source of wisdom. Wow. Wow. A grown-up man, an adult man, acts like a little kid in front of his wife. And an adult woman acts like a little child in front of her husband. Because it's love. It's love. Pray, my dear friend, for the Lord to bring you into His intimate, matrimonial bond, love. You need to enter that love and fall in love with Christ, my dear friend, to understand the language of love. Your PhD won't even get you Fairfield Nita City. So stop acting like a fool. Be a grown-up. I think that went home, did it? My beloveds, the Lord came to give us that ultimate opportunity to know Him. God, the invisible one, the unreachable one, the one that you can never comprehend, came to give you that golden opportunity once in a lifetime, once in existence, to get to know the God that is never able to be known. That's why He became a man like us. This man that came over 2,000 years ago is the light of the world. God revealed in the flesh. He came to give me that opportunity to know Him, because the only way to gain eternal life, John 17:3, is to know God and Jesus Christ. And the only way to knowing God is through Jesus Christ. There is no other way. So if any religious leader, no matter what kind of a caliber they hold, any religious leader that comes and says you can get to know God outside of Jesus Christ is the son of a snake. Yes? There is no way to God except Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Period, period, period. No one, no one, no one. And if any religious leader tells you that you can get to know God outside of Jesus Christ is a liar and the son of the liars of all. Enough of this hypocrisy, enough of this cowardness. Selling your master. Worse than Judas Iscariot you are. I love everyone, but I will not compromise over my Jesus Christ. Not. He is the only way. Whether you are a Christian or not, He is the only way. You will find out, my dear friend, sooner or later. Believe me, I'm talking to you with love and respect. The Lord took me to the other side. There is no one but Jesus Christ of Nazareth. No one. If you think Buddha is going to get you there, you're mistaken. If you think Muhammad is going to get you there, you're mistaken. If you think Krishna and over 3 million gods in the Hinduism belief, you are mistaken. The cow will not get you to heaven. It is the Lord. His name is Yeshua, Yeshua, Jesus, Isos Christos. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the only one and the only way. The light came to the world to give the world the chance to get to know the light. But when you get to know the light, you fall in love with Him. Because we've always said this, what leads to love is knowledge. What leads to love is knowledge. What leads to love is knowledge. You cannot claim to love someone you do not know. You can only love the one you came to know.